Is it gonna be too dark right there too? Okay. Is there a light? Ah, that's
Sorry. I was like, that's really
like
bright.
behind, like far light.
We need light. What about that little
Well, I
light?
would turn off this one. This one is not necessary.
Is there a light for over here, like
Right
the bar?
Here. There you go. That's better.
There we go. Yeah, that one. That's good. The bar.
Hold it like a table.
Who's popping the film?
Okay, I'm Sarah. I'm a double diamond leader with It Works, and we're doing tips from the top. And my tip was how to work, giving advice on how to work the business while being owned by the military. And I wrote some notes down this time. I mainly work it when, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I have been for 10 years this November. And when I started, it had been 8 years. And I work it when he goes TDY. I work it. That's what I love about It Works. I can take it anywhere with me, literally, because with It Works, if you're military, you can take it to any base. So that's what I love about it. And that was one of the things that drew me to it. I work it when he goes TDY. I play taxi to our kids. I work it around my schedule. I work it online since we do move around a lot, so that's mainly how I've built my business. I talk to people and I blitz them now, but I was really scared and nervous to do that when I started, so I didn't start doing that until recently. For me, it's just about having a plan and make sure, every day I have a schedule that I like to stick to, and making it work for you. I follow our 3-3 rule, and I post 3 business posts, and I post 3 before and afters every day. I talk to potentials, and I help my team out, and I have a team page where I help them with whatever they need. I make new contacts every day. I follow 200 to 500 people every day on Instagram. I make new friends on Facebook every day, or not every day. I haven't been in Facebook jail yet, so I'm trying to stay out of that. So I only follow like once or twice a week every month, and that's how I've stayed out of Facebook jail. But I am trying to build Facebook a little bit more. I follow up with potentials. I think the biggest thing, no matter what, is being consistent. And I think it's hard sometimes not working it, being a military wife and working it, because you don't always have another person there when you're married, and you should. So it's kind of like being a single mom.
When your schedule almost, at times, it kind of revolves around mine, because my schedule is so unexpected being in the military. You just never know what's going to happen. I can TDY the next day, and we got to scramble to get things, so that kind of puts off the business so we can get the things that we need. But at the same time, we can go blitz while we're getting the items if I need. As far as my portion of it, I am the active duty member. I've been in for almost 14 years in March, and I started 2 weeks after, well, actually 10 days after Sarah did. And how I do it is I post a couple of times, once, maybe twice, before I go to work, before I go to PT, on lunchtime when she comes and picks me up. When I get home from work, I sit down with her and we work the business together. And that could be till 2:30 in the morning when I go to sleep. And she, stays up all night talking to her customers or potentials or teammates and everything like that. I can't actually advertise at work because it's actually against regulations for me to do that. But I do have a business card sitting on my desk, and her business card, as a matter of fact. So when somebody asks me about it, I can say, I got some Blitz cards right here. Here, go check it out. See what you like, and let me know, or let my wife know, kind of thing. I can't actually sit there and talk to them about it while I'm at work. Periodically, I'll snap a picture of myself drinking the energy or the greens or something like that, just real quick, and that way I have it in my phone and I have it saved. So on lunch, I can post that and make something about it. I don't think I've been TDY yet while in the business. Have I?
Yeah, once.
Once. But like she said, even moving and everything like that, you can work it anywhere. Social media is the greatest outlet out there. You'll contact anybody around the world, get through to anybody. You live on a base, shipments can get there. I go TDY, deployed, take my phone with me, internet connection, posting. It could be the desert, and I post right alongside with it.
Oh.
I think that's about it for us.
Great job.
Great job.
Yeah.
Yay.
Make sure to speak up too.
Okay. So my tip is on running your auto shipment. The big scary word that nobody likes. I think that we need to stop thinking of it as like an inconvenience or like a nonsense fee that we have to pay, and more of like we're really lucky that we only have to pay around $100 a month to have our own business and make thousands and thousands of dollars, where any other business they're paying for, their building, their rent, their power, employees. Like, we're really lucky to be able to make that kind of money. And I don't know, it's just really important because you're setting the example for your team, so you can't expect them to run their auto shipment if you don't. And then if you think about it when it comes to maintaining and promotions and stuff, if you have everybody running an 80 BB auto shipment, that's a ton of volume. Like if 10 people do that, then you have 800, that's almost 1,000 for maintaining, and that's really helpful. I hate excuses about I can't afford it, because there's always a way to do it. It's a business expense, it shouldn't be an option. So you could sell the 4 wraps and that covers it, or if you're doing your steps to success, you're going to sign 3 distributors, fast starter, and that's $300. So you pay for 3 auto shipments just by doing your steps to success. So I just don't think there's an excuse. I think that's it. It's pretty
Love it.
simple.
Yay. Good job.
Oh, hi.
Oh,
Lacey.
sorry. Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Laura. Oh, do I have to go too?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so our topic is about just getting your spouse on board and involved. I think the biggest thing is realizing that, one, it was not his decision to join the company. It was mine. He did not say, "Babe, let's go join, it works." Some spouses might, but most likely they don't. It's your decision. You may tell them, "Hey, I'm going to spend $99, but ultimately it's your decision. So I think the easiest way to start getting them on board is be excited when you get a loyal customer. Like, "Babe, I got a customer." And then he knows, obviously, you're getting business. Or when you start getting distributors and getting the fast start qualification bonuses, like those little $100 weekly bonuses, they add up. And just tell them about it and be excited the whole time. And then also, like, slowly easing him into it. Like, "Hey, babe, can I buy you a shirt from this It Works store? And when you go to the gym, can you wear it?" You know what I mean? Like, don't be ashamed of it. I think that's one of the biggest things too, is just them, like, seeing if they have questions. Seeing if they have questions and stuff. Also, it's just like being excited for each other. And like if you need help or support or just someone to talk to, ask for it. You have anything?
Well, because the way her pay set up, she gets paid once a month, and on the 15th, and I get paid on the 15th also. But whenever it's getting closer to payday, money becomes tighter, and then she gets a bonus, and it's like, whoa, that just put us over the hump, and that's what I get excited about. I saw them racking up, and then that's what got me on board ultimately.
Oh, and also like just bringing him here, and him like talking to someone that's higher in the company or someone that you just click to. Find that person that you think your husband is going to be going to get along with, and let them talk to him, message them. Don't be scared. Everyone's willing to help, and like he just created an Instagram account today. Like that's a big step. So it's just really about just trying to get them involved, seeing if they have questions. The majority of the time they just don't know what to do, and you just have to see like, hey, what's up? And yeah, that's really it.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm Allison. I'm a diamond, almost double diamond. My tip was not getting discouraged. I know a lot of people are comparing themselves to others. I know in the beginning I did. I always was like, they're promoting faster than I am, or I didn't promote in 3 months. Am I not doing good enough? Am I not good enough for the company? And reality is, it's your own journey. You follow your journey. You don't follow other people's journey. You're not going to take the same steps that they're taking and get the exact same results they're getting. That's not going to happen. I always look at the bigger picture because I know that you guys got here by the same thing I'm going to do. I'm going to work hard and I'll get there one day too. I don't want to sit here and be all sad that someone else is ambassador and I'm not even double yet. So I want to say that, make goals, achieve your goals, and then when you do, dream bigger goals. That will keep you not discouraged because you always have something to work towards. And you'll always have something to work towards if you keep getting new dreams after you check off your little dream list.
Yay!
Where'd you go? I forgot.
I'm Hannah.
Speak louder. A lot louder.
I'm Hannah Hanks, triple diamond. Hires, basically my tip was, running your business as a single mother, parent. Always start your day with whatever helps you clear your mind. Go for a walk or a jog, go to the gym and get a quick workout in, take a shower, get ready, put your makeup on, get dressed up, whatever makes you feel good. I always have the best, most productive days when I get up before my 2-year-old. Just take a few minutes to read my Bible and pray. Prioritize your tasks at the beginning of your day in order from the most important, the things that you know you have to get done, to the things that are not as important, things that can be put off until the next day if need be. Organize your week ahead of time, preferably on Sunday before the week starts and it gets ahead of you. And allot certain tasks that you know need to be done to a certain day of the week and stick to it. For example, what works best for me is Monday I'll do the bathrooms, Tuesday I'll do the dishes, Wednesday I'll make sure the floors are swept and Swiffered, Thursday take the trash out at night because I know it's going to get picked up every Friday morning without fail, and Friday I don't schedule anything because that's follow-up Friday. It's the busiest day of the week always. Saturday or Sunday I do yard work and 10-minute tidies just all over the house, here or there, whenever I feel like those need to be done because I can't function when things are out of order and there's toys everywhere and the house is dirty. Nap time, bedtime, and meal time are always when I post. They're my prime times to get work done. Message, follow up, talk with my team, answer questions, messages that people have sent me or send messages. Always have a chart and always have a goal in front of you and always be pushing for your next promotion. If you join this business because of your babies, don't allow yourself to use them as an excuse not to be successful in it.
Woo!
Yay.
chills.
Do what?
That last part gave me chills.
Baby chills. I was
yeah.
chills.
You?
Somebody take that.
You should kick that pillow away from that chair. It's driving me insane.
I didn't want to be rude. I was about to
Yeah.
kick it across the room.
Alright, my tip is whenever people like message you and want to quit and they want to give up on their dream, and what I do whenever people message me and they're like, hey, I'm really discouraged, I really don't think this is for me, you know, I just want to quit. And I'll ask them, well, what was your goal whenever you first started? What did you have in mind? What amount of money did you need to help you? And then they'll tell me, and I'll be like, okay, what are you doing throughout the day? What is your daily activities? Are you doing Jade's 3 for 3 rule? Are you posting regularly? Are you talking to people? Are you following people? You know, what is your daily life? And if their answer is something to the extent of that they're not fulfilling the things that they need to be doing in order to grow, then, you know, I'm like, well, that's exactly why you're discouraged. Look at what you're doing. This is what you need to do. We give you these steps. We tell you exactly what works, what we do, what the ambassadors do. All you have to do is put them into place and just watch. Whenever you take yourself and your own benefits out of the equation and you realize that this is more something to help people, whether it be with their health or their wealth or even just, you know, losing 15 pounds, you know, whenever you decide that their importance is more than your importance, then that's whenever people will start like coming to you and start asking you for that advice, asking you, hey, can you help me? Or, oh my gosh, I see you doing so good with your business. I want to be like you. And that's whenever you just pump them up, get them excited. And, you know, if you're posting negative stuff all the time and you're being a Debbie Downer about how, you know, everything's going wrong, would you want to come to somebody like that? You know, would you want to order something from somebody? Would you want to be on their team if they was negative all the time? No. So, you know, you need to see the positives in life, see what your business is doing for everybody else. And whenever you do that, it just makes you not want to quit. It makes you want to push more and see more of those results. See people getting their $500 Ruby bonus. Whenever the good bonuses are there, they're getting those $10,000 and up bonuses. You know, all of that pumps you up as a leader, because whether you have one distributor or 100, you're still a leader, and you have to be that figure for them and show them that this is worth it. And so, I mean, that's all I got.
Let's see. You got a comment on your accent? Heart eyes.
Hard eyes. So mine was on what to do when distributors do quit. And first thing that I always try to do is replace them first, and then just continue to build off of where they're at. And I think when I always reach out to them too to see, you know, why they decided to quit, and see if maybe, you know, they'll consider it again at some point. But I think mostly the most important thing I do is just replace them and keep building from there.
I'm Jessica Rush. I'm a double diamond, and our tip was working your business on social media. Social media, I guess there's a lot of people that like blitzing and parties, but for people like for me, I'm not very outgoing and stuff, so social media is great for me, especially because going out and about, you might talk to 10 people, but if you post on social media, you could possibly be reaching hundreds or maybe even a couple of thousand people. So you definitely have a higher chance of getting a response from it.
Well, the tip I'm going to talk about is following on Instagram. There's not one emerald and above who hasn't had a downline come to them and say to them that what they're doing isn't working or they suck at this. And the first things that the upline is going to tell the distributor is, how often do you post and how many followers do you have? When my wife first began It Works and created an Instagram account, she was getting followers and she'd be posting, but she really didn't see too much action when she got to 400, 800, 1200, but she saw a huge influx of distributors and LCs, when she got 2,000 to 3,000 followers. So it's really important to raise your followers. And,
have that bigger audience.
Yeah.
You need a lot of people, because 400 people looking at your stuff, maybe only even 10 are going to be interested. So the more followers you have, the better chance you have. And then there's being consistent on social media. That's a huge thing too.
Oh yeah, consistency is probably one of the most vital things when working your business. The It Works motto is, give us a year, we'll change your life. I know there's a lot of people out there who may give their all for a week and then take the next week or two off. And we expect their business to progress. And I mean, how long has it been? Like when Amanda appeared on your Facebook friend, how long was she posting
It took me
before?
3 months of watching Amanda on Facebook before I was even noticing her post and like, oh, $10,000 bonus, and I finally messaged her. It wasn't one post for a month or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to consistently do it. They say give it a year, so give it a year and work hard for a year, and you're going to promote.
Also, like, you'll have Facebook friends. They'll continue to watch you. They'll watch you for a long period of time. I mean, there's been times where, middle school, people you go to middle school with, all of a sudden they message you after how many months you've been working the business. And there's family members also that's also watching you. As negative as family members can be about this business, they're watching. They're looking at what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. And then they'll end up joining. I have people come to me and say, oh, I've been watching you for a year. So if I hadn't kept going, they would have never joined. And some of them have been some of my best runners. So that's super important. And another thing on social media is that it's a numbers game, like we were talking about with your followers. So more people you talk to, better chance of getting someone to enroll. Working Instagram is just like working Facebook in a way. You want to have more Facebook friends, so you're reaching out to them. You want higher followers on Instagram. And the best way for like Facebook to add friends is go to Facebook groups, something that you connect with. If you're a mom, go to a mommy group. If you're just a wife, well, not just a wife. If you're a wife, go to like a wife group or something, or go to like a cooking group or like a running group, whatever it is. Add yourself in there and connect with them and add them as friends. And then people have watched me from that. And I grew a small team in San Antonio when I was there for only 7 months because I was just adding people from local groups doing that. And then don't be an ad. Nobody gets on Instagram to see an ad. You need to be personal. They want an adventure. They want to change their life because most people are bored with their jobs. And like, there was something I saw when we were walking around today, and it says that they thought they wanted a career, but they just wanted the paycheck. And then people are miserable. So when they see this adventure and we're making incredible money and both of us get to be at home and we get to do that without having to be miserable at jobs, they're like, I want to do that too. So you need to show them that, not just join my team for $99. And same goes for product posts. Product posts, they want before and afters. They don't want to just know hair, skin, nails has this many nutrients. No, hair, skin, nails, what did it do for this person? And so you want to show before and afters so people can connect emotionally with that. And that's another thing is a 3-3 rule, like from Jade Hooper, and it's about posting 3 before and afters, 3 personal like business posts kind of stuff. And like I said, business post is not just join my team for $99. It's, hey, I got my paycheck, and because of this, I got to afford a tank of gas that I would have normally, maybe put on a credit card, or no paycheck is too small to brag about. And just because you can't brag that you haven't retired your husband yet, brag about other people who have. I always tell my team, brag about others so you can brag about yourself. So share your sidelines promotions and share what they're doing. Like they get to get this car now, or they get to retire their husband, or they're going on this trip. Share that, and then share what you're doing as well, so they can see that you're successful in this company and other people are as well. Sorry, I'm trying not to make this too long. Another thing is that you don't want to just post mainly it works. You want to do like, I say 75% personal, 25% it works, because you want to balance that out. When people just see a blast of it works and they go to your Instagram page, they're like, delete. I don't put it in my profile or anything like that, because it works is something that I love. It's what I do, but it doesn't 100% define me. I have hobbies. I have things that I like. And so that is who I am, and that's what I want to show people. And I had a PDT recently message me, potential distributor, and she said my posts make it seem magical. And it's like, that's what you want, like, because it is magical. It is magical that we have a company like this that can pay us so well and change so many lives at the same time. And somebody like me, who I don't even have college experience or anything, and I barely worked at like Old Navy and Sears for a day. So I did. I quit after a day. And I was able to be successful in this, and then my husband gets to be home with me all the time. And so you want to show people that this is a crazy, amazing company, and so that they join you. Be excited. Use exclamation points. Use emojis in your posts. And when you look at your post, if it just sounds so boring, liven it up. Even just putting like a little smiley face in there can make a world of a difference. I use capital letters too sometimes just to sound excited. And keep the negativity off your Facebook. Find a friend that you can go to. Find somebody, like I have my person that I go to, and I'm sure your enroller or upline or someone's willing to be there for you when you need to talk. Don't post it all over Facebook, because that's going to have a huge impact. And you may think it won't, even leaving it there for 15 minutes, but it will. So keep it off Facebook. And yeah, so that's pretty much all I want to say. And then also go to YouTube. There's so many videos on there. There's no excuse why you can't be successful on social media. It doesn't matter if your upline quit on you or whatever. Go to YouTube. So many people have put up videos and plenty of tips for you guys to know what to do every day on there. And then
don't be a ghost follower.
Yeah.
You know, get on Instagram, interact with their followers. You know, comment on their posts, like their posts.
Be a friend.
And be a friend.
Yeah, that's it.
Love it. So good, you guys. That's super good.
Okay, my tip is how to keep going when your chart falls apart, aka starting over. So, as many of you know, I went from triple diamond to distributor. So starting over is super hard, and it's really hard when you get your chart built up and there's all these people and you've been interacting with them, and either if your chart falls apart because they decide to quit, or in my case how I sold my account. So I do remember the first distributor I ever got, and it keeps going as you get distributors, but how excited you are, and I just try and cast that excitement onto them so they can realize they can be equally excited about this opportunity. My first distributor that I got, she quit after a month because she didn't make any money, and decided to go get a full-time job. So, obviously that's super discouraging, because it was I gave her everything she needed to be successful. I was there 24/7, and she still quit. So it definitely made me question my leadership and how I was training not only her, but the other distributors I had gotten. But we can't run a successful business with the mindset that you're failing just because someone decided that this business isn't for them. It's not for everyone, and that's okay. If they quit, that should be your motivation to replace them and find someone else. I had a full triple chart, and now I'm starting over. So, it's not that they quit, but I am starting brand new. So I feel like everyone quit. And so, but yeah, so that's my motivation to keep going. And even distributors that I've gotten now, I had 2 girls, and they both quit, and they all give me excuses, and that's fine. It's not for them, and they're not a runner anyway, so I don't want them. So,
Super honest.
Yeah.
Nathan.
Love the blunt.
No beating around the bush.
Okay. Well, my tip was how to work when you're too busy. I am a fairly busy person. I have a 15-month-old and a 2.5-month-old, and my husband works nights truck driving, so he sleeps all day. So I'm basically a single mom during the week, for the most part. My tip on how to work when you're too busy is make time. There's always time. Stop watching TV for a while. TV's not going to make you money unless you're an actor, and then go you, but Watching it's not going to do anything for you. Stop watching TV. Turn it off. I saw some of our leaders, I can't remember who it was, they put a big board, like a big piece of paper over their TV, and so there's no BB in TV. And they quit watching TV completely for a month. I'm about to do that for myself. If you have kids, when they're napping, work your business. If they don't nap at the same time, let one nap, trap the other one in their high chair and let them eat something and work your business. Don't make time an excuse. There's time for everybody to work this business. If you have a job, when you have a break, step outside, post something. It takes 5 seconds. Don't feel like you have to follow up with everybody that likes that post right then and there. Don't overwhelm yourself, and make time in the evening to follow up. Stay up later, get up earlier. That's basically it. My husband, he, like I said, he truck drives from Grand Junction, Colorado to Denver, Colorado every night and back. He doesn't always have service, and obviously he shouldn't be on his phone while he's driving. So when he stops to take a break, he tries to plan his breaks where he has service, and he'll post then, and then he usually sends everybody to me to follow up with them, anybody that's interested. So if you're a couple doing this, help each other out. Use each other to make time when you need it. When he is home on the weekends, he has baby duty, so he takes care of the kids, and that's when I get most of my work done. So that's pretty much it. Just cut out all the stuff that isn't making you money. It's a small sacrifice for a short period of time to get higher up, and then you can start integrating that back into your life if you want to or need to or have the time to. That's pretty much all I got.
Yes, ma'am. I'll do that.
You just ice it. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so I'm gonna scare my ambassador because I'm gonna switch it up even on her. I thought of something better. My tip is going to be,
Okay.
you get
Double tap on.
it. My tip's gonna be on how to do Periscope. No,
It's looking
I
at
got
you.
you.
I'm done.
no. Okay, so I want to tell everybody something that I wish somebody would have told me a lot sooner, and that I didn't realize. I seen when I signed up, it said $99. You start your own business, etc. And really, the thing of it that I never internalized till maybe a few months in, and I think it's different for different people, was that I was a business owner. And what that means. So I want to kind of explain why that was like an aha moment for me and why this is a tip maybe for you. When you're a business owner, you have things that need your attention. You have things that need your input, your decision-making skills, your investments, your time, your honesty. I mean, just you, right? So when I first signed up, I thought that I worked for somebody. There was this chart of people who were going to tell me, go sign up this many people, then do this. Like, they were going to give me a play-by-play. And I expected it from my leadership. And I didn't understand the concept that truly I was a business owner. When I realized that, I started to think, okay, well, what would a business owner do if they want to grow their business? Would I go to my leader? Would I go to a YouTube video? What would I do? Okay, I'm a business owner. I'm saying it, I'm not thinking it, I'm not feeling it, but what do I do to be a business owner? So I started to do some things that I think changed my business and made me successful pretty quickly, and I took ownership of it. I said, okay, what does this mean? So I went out, I got myself a planner. I watched every video that I possibly could. I surrounded myself with people who weren't my upline, but that would just ask a question. I went to one team, one mission, and I was the quiet person in the back who was too shy to say, I'm here, and hi, everybody. I just was there listening to people. And I just kept waiting for something to happen. I go, what am I waiting for? What's not happening? Why am I not going super fast? Some of these people go super fast. And it was still, I wasn't feeling like I'm going to cry. I didn't feel I was adequate enough to run a business. I didn't know enough. I wasn't smart enough.
like I was a gerbil. And that's all I ever knew. I knew how to go to work. I knew how to be told what to do, and step by step. And the minute I said, you know what, I don't want to be told what to do. I want to tell other people what to do, and I want to have my own. I started to say, okay, what do I need? I need organization. I need training. I need assets. I mean, I went out and I bought a computer. And did I have the money? No, but I took it really, really serious because I knew that this was my business. And I think we don't understand that. We don't truly internalize that you guys are like entrepreneurs. You have your own business. Nobody tells you what to do. Nobody. You have something that people work 50 years for to get to retirement. Okay, you get to go wherever you want to go and do whatever you want to do. You're doing what people dream of every day when they're at work. That's huge, guys. And it's special. And and even, I know we're in a room of very successful people who probably understand that they have a business. But we need to help our people understand that they are business owners, that they can make decisions for themselves, that they don't need leadership to say X, Y, Z. There's compliance, sure, and hell knows we all get compliance things. All right, that's fine. That's our responsibility to know that. But you can go do what you want to do. If you're not good at Instagram, don't do Instagram. That's okay. If you want to go talk to people, that's okay too. If you want a planner, that's okay. If you don't, that's okay too. But you're a business owner and you decide. You decide your success in this. Stop waiting on us. Every person that's up here, that's all wonderful. But stop waiting on people. Go get yourself organized and get your business going. Go talk to people. That's my tip.
Yay. That's a wrap, isn't it?
Now we can get crazy.
Yeah.